Okay, hey guys, it's Hunter again, as you can tell. Sorry that the camera's a little far away. I need to make sure you can get 2 chairs in here. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of guns. Like I said, I was going to do a part 2, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Oops, sorry, you're not supposed to see that. I'm just waiting for my friend to get back down here to help me with the rest of the guns. And it's going to be an interesting one, I'll tell you that much. So, what I'm thinking for this episode of Guns, I'm going to show you 2 weapons. One's more of a older style. It's not necessarily shoots a bullet like most guns do, or shot shell. It shoots an arrow, so I'm showing you guys a bow. Because technically, bows and arrows have been used for a long time. You can always get your ammo back that way. What?
I can pull your bow back with my pinky.
It's only set to 30. It can't go any higher than 30 because those are just the small. Those are smaller arms, dude. Dude, those are the smaller arms. I need bigger arms in order to get it any tougher. Pull back. Put it down. Put it down on the ground. They can't see you. Okay, so as you can see, Garrett's here again. Now, first things first, I'm going to show you this. Now, this is a breech-loaded, single-barrel, 20-gauge shotgun. Of course, I'm pretty sure not a lot of people want to use a single-shot shotgun. Pumps would be better, or automatic if you have it. Monster Energy tastes like shit. Pardon my language, but it does.
Monster Energy
They're not a supporter.
will always help kill those zombies at night.
Well, I guess it helps you stay up, but this isn't for the zombie apocalypse thing. This is, I'm just doing a part 2 to my part 1 of guns. In case you remember, I did that part 1 a while ago. Now, like I said, this is a 20-gauge shotgun, single shot, breech loaded. I'm pretty sure you can't get any other version of a single shot shotgun. Now, a double-barreled shotgun would be better, but a pump would be better than a single shot. Unless you're really good at reloading a single shot. Of course, you know, shotguns are good for clearing out crowds because of the buckshot.
Yep.
I would suggest using buckshot in a zombie apocalypse, not birdshot. Buckshot's definitely better, as you can tell. Now, like I was trying to say, is buckshot's better than birdshot, and slugs are better than buckshot. But the slugs don't spread as much. It's a slug, it doesn't spread, so remember that, you guys. Remember. Alright, Garrett's going to show you the weapon he brought down.
This, as you can see, is a hunting
Compound bow.
Compound. Really good to pull back. As you can tell, this isn't really mine.
It's mine,
back
but
with one finger.
I can do that too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, last time I did that I hurt myself. But what I really like about bows is you don't have to use your fingers if you have the trigger mechanism.
Yes.
And that's what I use. But bows would be handy because you can retrieve the ammo. And you can reuse it over, unless of course you have an explosive arrow, then pretty sure you don't want to be using that again. No, you wouldn't be able to. Now, I need to get bigger arms for my bow. As you can see, I've had this bow for a while. I need to get bigger arms for it, because right now this is at its maximum pullback power for it. It's not enough to kill any deer.
And I have a bow too, and it's a bear compound hunting bow. It can go up to 50, and it's set at 48 right now. And I'm selling it for $225 with arrows and everything, except for the pulling
mechanism. It's called a trigger.
The trigger. So if you guys are
It's called a trigger.
just leave a comment or something. And
But you need to be within Minnesota and St. Louis County area, because I don't think he wants to be flying it down all the way to Massachusetts or something to sell it.
I could always ship it down too or something.
But you guys would have to pay for the shipping. Because my friend over here isn't that rich. He's really poor. He's lower middle class like me, so. And yet lower middle class can still have guns, believe it or not. So, I actually have one more thing I'm going to show you guys, but I need to go grab it from the gun locker. You can keep talking about this. I have to return the 12 gauge.
Alright.
And come back with something else.
Say there's a zombie apocalypse, and this is all you have. Not the best, probably, for like a horde.
But it is good for if you want to keep it quiet, because there's been a lot of speculation out there that zombies can hear guns going off.
Yeah, so if you want to keep it quiet, this is a great thing then. Nice. Pull back, release. So, hey, if you want to, always use this for quiet things. But always have a sidearm, like a pistol or something.
Say you want to go a little louder, and I'm not saying you're going to want to, but if you use this, a 12 gauge shotgun, you're going to need earplugs. Because this fucker's loud. Now, I'm not necessarily saying use a 12 gauge, and I'm not saying don't. I mean, if you're used to shooting a 12 gauge, going ahead, but it attracts more zombies. But I would suggest not using the 12 gauge, because 12 gauges are loud as fuck. Excuse the swearing again. But that's just what I think. I better go put this back really quickly. I'll be right back with the final weapon that was already in another video, but I want to do it again because I love it so much. And yes, it's okay to love guns without being a psychopath.
Hey, I love guns too. So you can never go wrong with a gun. I mean, hey, everyone can have a gun. It's just how people use it. I mean, I use guns to hunt animals, not people. So there's people out there that just go gun crazy. Here's the gun.
Now, you guys might remember this from the last video of guns. My Tikka 30-06 rifle. I love this so much I wanted to put it in again. I mean, it's such a nice rifle. If I ever join the military, I'm going to be using this instead of that crap they give you.
Really?
I like my 30-06. I'm good with my 30-06. I've killed 3 deer with this thing already. 1 shot, 1 kill. I downed them really quick. I'm good and accurate with this.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get a deer down in 1 shot.
Yeah, I know. But the first shot, I missed any of the meat. Same thing with the second one. I got him right in the rib cage. I didn't ruin any of the meat. My grandpa always ruins one of the legs when he goes to kill a deer.
That's the best part of the meat.
Yeah, I know. He shoots right through the front leg.
Yeah, the back strips and the hind quarters are the best meat ever for making steaks and jerky.
And that's another idea. In the zombie apocalypse, you do not need to buy hunting rolls, and you can hunt all the time if you wanted to. But you could go hunting for deer, or elk, or bear, or whatever you like to eat. But just remember, you got to keep your trusty weapon with you. You always keep a sidearm with you. I wouldn't suggest a 22. 22 would probably just piss them off.
I have a 22 and a semi-automatic with a 20-round clip.
I have a 22 pistol. I have a
I have
pistol.
a
You don't-
357
Oh, fuck you.
with hollow points.
Those are illegal in Minnesota.
Hey, we have a cabin.
Well, all I'm saying is you guys do not know him very well, so don't go and get him in trouble for anything. He's just using them to hunt bear. How do you hunt bear? There's a bear problem at his house, up at one of his cabins, and if he runs into it, he's gonna kill it. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but my uncle has, and he said it's around a 500-pound black bear. So I'm waiting to get a license so I can go hunt it.
Now, also, I'm not saying you have to use a 30-06 sniper rifle. I'm sorry. I like calling it a sniper rifle, but it's not. I would suggest using a, let's see. If you could, I'd say Remington 700. Or any caliber, really. I wouldn't suggest a lever action, because those things have no safety and they're extremely dangerous. But bolt action is the way to go. Semi-auto is okay. Say, if you live in a state and you're watching this where you can actually own a 50 caliber rifle that has a clip, that might be a little better than anything else you can get. You just need to make sure you got enough ammo for it.
Oh yeah, and that's one thing. If there is a zombie apocalypse,
you want ammo out of the.
a good thing is probably make your own ammo. I mean,
if you know how to. I've heard some speculation that you can make ammo out of bleach and metal scraps.
Yeah.
So, we're not saying go make your own ammo and kill people. We're saying make your own ammo if there's a zombie apocalypse.
People still make their own ammo because it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, but I mean, I'm just saying don't go around killing people for fun.
For a box of 30-06 shells, it's close to $20.
I know. Can you make 30-06 ammo though with bleaching?
No, but my uncle can.
Oh. You think you could ask your uncle to make me some?
Maybe. He lives up in Grand Marais. Oh, it's my other uncle. He's my dad's uncle. But I mean, I call him uncle. He's usually just my great uncle, pretty much. But I mean, like, people go to him to go find moose sheds and all that up at Grand Marais, Minnesota. Great place to go find them.
I like Grand Marais, but in the winter all the stores are closed.
Yeah. And
speaking of Grand Marais, you still owe me that wolf pendant.
Oh yeah. And at Grand Marais Grand Portage, there's a powwow that goes on, I think every year or something. And it's a great historical site for the Indians and the settlers. And it's really cool. So I've gone there once and they sold like Indian arrows, almost $20 for one. I was like, not worth it. But so I bought this bear necklace that I found, and he wants a wolf one. So the next time I go, I'm probably gonna get him one, or bring him with. One of those two. So.
And also, what I like about most rifles is nowadays you can take this out. You got pushing a button. I remember my uncle's old rifle. He had one of those old war rifles it was the Japanese rifle that they used in the war.
Yeah.
You could just slide the bolt out without trying. It came out so easily, it sucked. Now they have a fancy dancy freaking lock on them so they don't come out, but
technology today, you gotta love
technology today. If technology was as good as people think it was, our rifles would be shooting laser beams and recharge solar power.
Like the ray gun.
The ray gun doesn't recharge solar power, but
yeah,
like the ray gun.
And the thunder gun.
Well, more like the ray gun than the thunder gun, because the thunder gun was basically a mini hurricane that shot out of a gun.
Hey, it's gonna happen someday. If they thought up the gun, they're probably trying to make it.
Why would the U.S. government let the people use the idea?
You don't know that. It's the government. They're hiding stuff from us.
What do you think goes on in Area 51?
World may never know.
See, that's what I would like to figure out one day. I'm going to find a way to get into Area 51. I'm going to. See that?
I don't know if it's true, but as soon as you're in Area 51, you can't leave. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, you can.
Oh, you can?
Oh, you can.
Oh, I thought the people that work there
but not
sworn in
secrecy. You can't leave alive. You can leave, but you have to die.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, they're sworn to secrecy, but one guy got out of there and wrote a book about everything that happened to him there.
Yeah, that's what I heard. As soon as you're in, you don't leave until you're dead.
No, he left when he was alive.
Well, that's one guy.
Yeah, and then he wrote a book that I've been reading. By the way, it's a good book. It's a really good book. I'd have to go find it, but it's a real good book. I've been reading it for a while, and it starts all the way back at Roswell, New Mexico. Long ass time ago. So Roswell, New Mexico is famous for anyone who likes UFOs for one reason. It was the first UFO crash documented. The story behind it is a rancher there was a thunderstorm going on that day. I don't remember all the details, but I remember the important stuff. Now, like I was saying, Jesus, I read that book just last week. But like I was saying, the something crashed. He thought it was just lightning, so the following day he went to go check it out, and he found a whole bunch of military vehicles parked out in front of it. And they documented it too. The United States Air Force Base dispatched some people to go grab the stuff and then go grab it. And according to one of the guy who worked at the mortuary, they ordered 5 child-sized coffins. And they brought it out to the field, and then they put the aliens in the coffins.
Wow.
And then they brought the aliens to Area 51, and they brought the ship to Area 51, and they've been working on that ship ever since. And according to what I know by looking it up and finding half the stuff in this book I've been reading, there's this new type of fuel that thing used. You mixed one element with another, and it created a super element or whatever, and it powered the ship, and that's what made it go so fast. That's what they use. That's what I think they're using in the new black stealth fighters. It makes sense. Maybe because of how fast they go.
And you can't really see them or hear them.
Mm-hmm. They're so stealthy you can't hear them. So, I'm going to go put this back. I just realized I was cradling this thing. I got to put this back before something bad happens.
Well, I have nothing else really to say except... Oh, should we show them the rules?
You. Just start saying some of them if you remember that.
Well, actually, I'll go get it quick, so hold on.
You put the phone in my seat again, you chowderhead.
Fuck off.
You fuck off.
Here.
They can't read them. Just read them to him. Just read them to him.
Alright, well... How to survive a zombie attack.
Rule number 1. Home is where the hatch is. Create a home base with plenty of weapons. The sharper the better. You read number 11.
Why not number 2?
Because I'm reading this side, you read that side.
Alright, then just read those sides.
Number 2, watch expiration dates. Stockpiling food and water for as long periods of time. Canned food is good, junk food is better. Some of these rules aren't necessarily the best to follow. Rule number 3, knock knock. Who's there? Zombie. Be sure to create a strong entry and exit door. Barricade all other doors and windows. I prefer... You know, strongholds aren't in real life, but...
Well, bunker is kind of a stronghold.
Yeah. Hold the bottom. Your mom. This one I don't agree with. Trust no one, even your mom, even if your friends think she's hot. Don't follow that one. Have a burning desire. Zombies hate fire. Learn to make fire with everyday objects. Wear protection. Avoid all zombie fluids. Yuck. Something about that just seems disgusting. Shut up. Rule number 7. Wear sunglasses. Nice pair of sunglasses. Look cool. And will protect your eyes. Rule number 8. Run for your life. Stay fit and fast. Most zombies run like the chubby kid in your 3rd grade class. Now, don't believe that one worth a fuck.
Could be true.
It could be true, but from half the video games out there, they run faster than the chubby kid in your class.
It's a video game. It'll run flesh. If you run too fast, your limbs just are gonna fall off.
That's true, but there's still bones holding them together.
Yes, but no more.
Whatever. Batter up. Zombie down. Keep a large, blunt object nearby and ready to swing at all times. A bat, crowbar, or sturdy tree limb usually works nice. my god. No brain, no pain. Wait, this body is decapitating, never mind.
Yeah.
A zombie is the best kind of cross key to destroy the brainstem. Oh, God. Just read it like this. You don't need to hold it up.
Alright. Well, that's a pain, so I'm just gonna read them to you because you probably can't see them. Alright. Beware of bush.
Beware of Bush. George Bush.
Stay clear of bushes and shrubbery in general. Rule 12. Stagger and drool. Learn to stagger, lumber, and drool. Make zombies think you're one of them. Just pretend you're a gym teacher.
Now, that last part of it was wrong, but if you do pretend to be a zombie, it might work. As long as you smell like a zombie.
Rule 13. Cliche is okay. Always check closets and under beds before relaxing in front of the TV. Well, mostly during a zombie apocalypse, the power will go out.
Yeah, just check the places in general before you go in there and camp.
Rule 14. Bodies are good.
Boobies.
Or boobies are good. Set up booby traps and warnings and alerts. Tripwire and rattling cans are a good idea. Rule 15. Slippery knobs. Try putting Vaseline on a doorknob. On doorknobs. Zombies get frustrated. Nice to meet you. Rule 16. Always leave raw meat out in the open to distract zombies. Better they eat it than you. Rule 17. Always wash your hands. Hey, maybe your mom was right. I don't know what it... Well, it probably means, like, wash your hands so you don't get the disease. You're like, all over your face. Next morning, you're like, killing everyone. Rule 18. Objects in mirrors. Check back seats before buckling in. Rule 19. Don't get mauled. Avoid populated areas like shopping malls and movie theaters. To a zombie, those are an all-you-can-eat buffet. Rule 20. Go all the way. A wounded zombie is not a dead zombie. Remember those rules. They may help you.
Now, some of them I don't agree with, and some of them I do. There's some in there that I kind of want to get through. Always keep food and water, which is in there, but don't eat moldy, disgusting, maggoty bread.
Yeah.
Unless you have to.
Don't eat food unless you have a good refrigerated area. Don't keep food that can expire. Canned foods are really good. I mean,
They are. Just
they make everything in canned food.
Or
Potatoes,
meals ready to eat.
those expire.
No, they don't. They're plastic food.
Oh yeah.
That's basically what they are.
The military food.
Yeah, what are those called? MEAs?
Yeah.
Meals ready to eat?
Meals ready to. Yeah.
Meals ready to eat, I think it's meals MRE. Meals ready to eat. Now those are really good. They might taste like garbage, but they have all the stuff you need to survive.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk, percent?
No, not really. I know these videos are long, but
We can't help it. There's been so many issues in my life. I just put a big video out there and then I do something else to it. So it's just, with everything that's been going on with me, I can't really post videos as much as I want to.
yeah, this might be the last video.
For a long time.
Yeah, until he gets a new computer. Well, this is Garrett again. That's Cole. And I think we're gonna sign off now. Alright, guys.
I guess.
See ya.
By the way, it's Hunter.